Hello, lovely human beings. It's Loretta with Sparrow Hawker Designs. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have three more sort of plain-ish, streamlined journals for the craft fairs that I'm doing. These are kind of more of a travel size, where the other ones were a little wider. Again, I did not do a bunch of laces and trims or book jewelry or anything like that because I think for people like us that's great, but I think for the general public I feel like they think they're a little more unapproachable. So I love the over-the-top elaborate super stuffed journals myself, but you know, the general public, which is who the craft fairs are for, I've noticed they're kind of a little intimidated by those. So anyway, so here we go. So I did three of these. If these do not sell at the craft fair, I will put them up in my Etsy. So in here there are all sorts of digital kits, scrapbook paper, etc. This is one of my images here. And I really feel like I need to, you know, make a video of these, because then if they do sell, then I never see them again. And I like to know what I did, you know. So it's kind of a diary. There's two tickets in there. Been having lots of issues with my printer lately. It's like right in the middle of printing, it will just suddenly stop and just spit the paper out at me like it's mad at me or something. But anyway, yeah, so this is a collection of all sorts of kits. Some of this is Medieval Mirage, some of it is My Porch Prince, some of it is Graphics Fairy. I don't remember what this one is. Some dictionary paper, and here's some tags and a card. I'll try to go through these really quickly. Some tea-dyed paper. It's hard to find too many digital kits on Etsy that are the travel size, the TN size. Oh, there goes my printer. Do you hear that? Now it's going to print. Isn't that nice? I swear it's possessed. Anyway, it's hard to find travel size digital kits that I really like. So I have two or three from Medieval Mirage. I have one from My Porch Prince, and then I have a couple other random ones. I love that. The dictionary paper I tea-dyed or coffee stained. I don't remember which it is. This is some really amazing, almost kind of parchment paper that my daughter got me. Where she works, they had reams of it that they were getting rid of, and so she gave it to me. It's kind of a peachy pink. I don't know if you can tell that. It's just gorgeous, and it has a great feel. So the first couple of fairs went well. I sold a couple of crocheted items, and I sold 2 journals. And you know, then other days I won't sell any. It just kind of depends. This is an envelope. Inside it's got a little note card. this lady. This is hard to get back in though. I don't know why. It's not glued, you know, it's got plenty of room, but for some reason it's difficult to get back in. I also did glitter paint on the back of this decoupage napkin. Alright, there's number 1. Here's number 2. And this one might actually be my favorite, mostly because I just love this image on the front. This is one of my pictures. Isn't that sweet? Just sweet. Again, napkin on the back with some glitter paint. These are all one signature. I think they are 25 pieces of paper. So that comes out to like 50 pieces of paper, and you know, on each side or whatever. So they're not overly huge, but this is one of my pictures. I love that. So this is how I combine stuff. This is Medieval Mirage, and I put it on top of my porch prints. Yeah. Anyway, and here's another one of those little envelopes. Some tickets. This is scrapbook paper. And here's a note thing. Love that image. More scrapbook paper. You guys, it is unseasonably warm here today. It's like 80 degrees in November. It's crazy. Did some stenciling. So yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of stamping and stenciling and washi tape, stuff like that. I didn't do any laces or trims. Because, like I said, if you're kind of into this thing, into this kind of stuff, you know, then we like all that. But for the general public, I think it's off-putting. So, for the craft fairs, and to be honest, they, you know, even with this, as simple as this is, I still got multiple comments like, well, I wouldn't know what to do with it. So, you know, because one lady just oohed and awed, she wanted one so bad, and her sister was with her, and she's like, well, I'll get it for you for your birthday, and she said, oh, I wouldn't know what to do with it. So she really didn't want it, she just thought it was pretty. And I'll be honest, with the craft fairs, the people who end up buying them are usually younger, which surprises me. They're usually like 20 and under, because they know exactly what they want to do with them. But anyway, yeah, so even with them being streamlined and without all the bells and whistles, I still get comments like, I would have no idea what to do with this thing. So I think that was probably a good call on my part. Oh, by the way, the book pages in each one of these is from Jane Eyre. More of that parchment that my daughter got me. And I think, did I glue this down? Yeah, I did. That's Graphics Fairy. That Graphics Fairy membership is worth it. I mean, if you do this on any kind of a regular basis. And no, I'm not sponsored by them, and I'm not on their design team or anything like that, but yeah, it's well worth it. I often feel like I should be they should sponsor me as much times as I mention them on my channel. All right, that's number 2. Number 3 is the purple one. Another one of my ladies. It's from my collection. Back is exactly the same as the others. They're all the same size. They all have the exact same amount of pages, etc. So, isn't she beautiful? That's from Medieval Mirage. Just a rusty paper clip. And I put it there just so somebody would know this was a pocket, because I forgot to put anything in it. That's Medieval Mirage as well. That parchment. Did a little bit of stenciling. So my next journal, I have one more Winter Wonderland that I need to make. Well, it depends. I should say, if all of these sell, like this weekend or next weekend, then I will have to make more of these, because I still have, I think, 3 more craft fairs coming up after that. So, yeah. If they don't sell, though, now what I should say is my next journal project that's not craft fair related is a Winter Wonderland journal that I need. I've had everything ready to go on it. I just need to actually do... I just actually need to put it together and decorate it, etc. And then after that, I have a commissioned journal to make. So I don't know if you remember, but several months ago, I did a journal on children. It was vintage children. And one of my subscribers messaged me and asked if I would make her one. And I mean, I can't make it exactly like that one because I don't have all the same papers anymore, but I can make something similar. So I'm going to make that. So those are the 2 non-craft fair journals that are coming up. I'm almost done with the birdsong book. I have 1 more page to do. And actually, it's almost finished. And then I just need to put it together. And the birdsong book is basically together also. All I need to do is add the last 2 pages and it'll be finished. So that's exciting. And then, oh my gosh, quilts. I need to make my second oldest grandson a quilt for his birthday, because everybody else has gotten one except him. Well, the babies haven't gotten one yet, but anyway. And then I signed up for a class at my local quilt shop starting in January. It's like one of those intensive all-day sewing things. That'll be 1 day a week, 1 day a month for 7 months. We're doing 100 different 6-inch quilt blocks. That will be interesting, because I'm telling you, I've made a lot of quilts in my life, but there's no way I have made even close to 100 different blocks. So that's going to be fun to learn all of that. I think this is antique papery. Get back in there. As I said before, there's always got to be at least once when you're filming that something doesn't go back where it's supposed to go. Love that image. There's some stamps. I love this picture. I love how, this is one of mine. I love how, like, everybody's name is, like, written on their pants leg or their skirt. I just think that's so cute. And that's just scrapbook paper. Oops, I just bent that. Did you see that? Just bent that. All right, that's Medieval Mirage. That's the end of that. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry things have been so hectic after these craft fairs. We should be able to go back to our regularly scheduled programming. And I have a fabric book I need to finish for you guys. And at some point I need to get back to my crazy quilt that I was working on. which has sort of gotten shoved aside. So anyway, I hope everybody is well, and I hope you make something you love, and I will talk to you later. Bye.